Hello and welcome to Flower Power's video series
Get It While It's Hot,
where we make a featured weekly. In this segment, we will be featuring a weekly experimental baking item that we will make here with you with the expert and the amateur, and then you can order it and eat it. It'll be very yummy. And here's what you'll need: a scale, some mixing bowls,
Rye flour,
potato flour,
special dark Hershey's cocoa.
and caraway seeds.
For one loaf, it's 361 grams of AP flour.
All right, here's the first scoop. Perfect.
Oops, wait.
And now it's my turn. $361 grams.
Perfect.
Now we need more measurements. 185 grams of rye flour. 185.
Wait.
Oh, thanks. Remember to tear. I want to make sure it's precise, okay? 184. I was close.
I like this brand because they have the like big
Velcro.
Velcro closers.
And what brand is that?
Bob's Red Mill.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor yet. It is an employee-owned company, which I think is cool.
Now for the potato
flour, just a smidge.
we just need 46 grams of this. It's a very weird flour. Kind of looks like sand.
I don't
Usually
like
used
sand.
in like soups to kind of thicken them up.
Oh, in a roux.
Yeah, or I don't know, but I bet you could make gnocchi out of it.
Now we need 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder.
Really don't want to put too much of that because the onion powder is strong. It calls for, the recipe calls for something like a deli rye flavoring or onion powder. So we're using onion powder instead.
Next we've got a tablespoon of caraway. Next,
We've got some sugar.
sugar, 25 grams.
I'll use the one we haven't used yet, the teaspoon. Because sugar is really heavy, actually. Nice.
Salt. 2 1/4 teaspoons. Are we just doing the dries first?
It's always important to mix the crap out of your dry ingredients so that once it gets the wet ingredients, it's actually mixing evenly.
I think we do need a bigger bowl. Alright, I've been mixing for about 30 seconds. Is that enough?
You always want to overmix your dries. It's never bad. Oh my goodness!
That potato flour is no joke.
It's so fine.
That's good. Want it to look something like this. 397 grams of water. Does the water have to be cold or hot or anything?
It should, usually recipes will tell you about what temperature you want your water. I tend to say lukewarm is the best general. Now when you're pouring your water, if you're using a scale, this might sound silly, but I've done it so many times. Make sure you do not land one droplet of water on your on or off button because it will tear it immediately and then you'll have no idea how much water is in there.
Sounds awful. Wish me luck. Oh, 393. Oh,
That's
I
okay.
did a little bit too much, about 10 grams too much.
We'll probably end up putting a little bit of flour in there. Do you want to put in your veg oil too?
Yeah, let's do it all.
37 grams. Oil is even heavier than water.
Got you. So just take it easy, huh?
Take it easy. 30. Woo.
Again,
Also,
a little bit too much, but
if you want to be a little bit more cautious, you can always measure your little guys in smaller bowls so it's not so high stakes if you go over.
maybe 2. Yep, and that's why they pay you the big bucks. That was $3.97 on the drip, on the dot.
I'm gonna put just a little extra because the recipe calls for dry milk, which I didn't put because I wanted to make it vegan. So I'm just adding a little extra, like 2 extra grams for the fat content. Oh man, I was gonna say something and I forgot. I don't remember.
Got some baking ASMR here for you guys.
This right here is my bench flour, so it's just flour I have to throw on stuff. And you don't want to deal with grabbing stuff when your hands are full of dough. I like to pretend my hand is a dough hook when I hand mix things. And I just kind of like do that at first because you're just doing it to combine.
Oh my gosh, it's so yummy smelling.
Like it smells like our stock, I feel like.
Yeah, it smells like fall.
And then when I'm kneading, I just like to keep folding it over. And you don't want to be like ripping your gluten strands apart because it's literally like slime.
We kneaded our dough
Well, a little bit.
a little bit,
It
enough that it
needs a little more.
got some bench flour. Now we're doing some more folds, yeah?
Yeah, so you don't want to break off chunks because that really makes the gluten angry. So you just want to stretch it like it's a muscle or something.
A little massage, huh?
Little massage. But you can be really tough with it. So usually you do like a window pane test to see if it's ready. I honestly don't know if it's gonna end up doing that with this rye flour because the grains were so thick, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is sticky. I just don't know if it's gonna stop looking that way at any point, you know?
Yeah. I don't want to let go of it because I don't want it to stick to the table. Wow.
Okay.
It feels like cement on my hands.
I think it would be window painting if it was normal bread.
Guess we'll just have to see.
Experiments. Toast.
The moment of truth.
Toasted.
Mm-hmm. This is rye bread. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's really good. Oh! And that crunchy, crunchy crust. This is good ass bread.